Hi friends, this is Peter, and it's Saturday, May 8th on Genderqueer Chat. This week we're talking about our gender gumbies. If you don't know what a gender gumby is, go back and watch the other videos from this week.
Underwater, arrow drowning. I used to be such a good swimmer. But for now, my head is in the clouds.
I just wanted to say I think this is a really interesting topic. I think this seems like a really useful tool for self-reflection. And yeah, so I would encourage you, the viewers, to sit down and spend some time on your own gender gumbies, even if you're not going to share it with anyone. I think it's useful. So, okay, this is my gender gumby.
I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that you let me be.
So as far as the assigned sex that the doctors gave me at birth, that would be female. And it's still my legal sex. I'm not in a big hurry to change that, at least right now. As far as my perceived sex and how people read me, I get a range of, some people read me as female, and some people read me as male, and some people can't tell, and recently somebody called me a hermaphrodite, so I've gotten that too. That's, the politically incorrect term, but that's what term is used. So as far as my hormonal / physical sex, right now I'm undergoing hormone replacement therapy, so I'm on testosterone, and that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's so I've been on testosterone for a little over a year, and I've really enjoyed the changes in my body. Yeah, but I still have all my original lady parts. I've never had any kind of gender reassignment surgery or anything like that. So I feel like my body is morphing into something that's not male or female, but both and more. And I feel like my body is becoming something undefinable in terms of my sex.
Put your mother in a world. She's not sure if you're a boy or a girl.
It's hard for me to try and describe my gender identity. I feel like there just aren't the words, not enough words, or not the right words, or I just can't, in a brief way, describe my gender identity. I mean, and all of the identities that I've claimed over the years. Right now, I think if I had to sum up my gender identity in a single word, I think I would just say queer, because I feel like in terms of my gender and how people read me, whether they're reading me as male or female, my queerness is a major defining factor in the way that they perceive my gender. So yeah, it's really hard for me to talk briefly about gender expression, gender appearance, gender behavior, or how people read me, because it's always changing. And it changes over time, and it also changes in my everyday, day-to-day life. I'm very fluid and flexible.
A pretty boy in his underwear.
In terms of sexual orientation, who I'm attracted to, I mean, I think the people I've been most attracted to in the past are people who are kind of genderqueer, or butch women, or feminine men, or trans people, or yeah, what I really like, I guess, is my ideal partner, I guess, is someone whose gender is very fluid, um, you know, kind of like mine, I guess. That's what I find really exciting. And as far as anatomy, I mean, I don't really have preferences. I mean, I just, if I'm attracted to someone, it doesn't really matter to me, what's in their pants. So, so then there's a Gumby question also about sexual roles, active, passive, versatile. But I don't really feel like that's any of your business. So I'm not going to answer that question.
It's time to throw off those chains out of our brains with madness.
The political identities that I'm currently claiming, I guess, are queer and genderqueer, are my favorites, I think. I think the word queer is a really useful term, not just, because it's well suited to defining my own identity, but I think it's also, it's a politically useful term, I think. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, maybe that could be a topic for another week. The political significance and political potential of the word queer. The last thing I wanted to say about sex and politics is that sex is always already political. Sex acts are political acts. And the reason for that, I mean, people are always arguing about which sex acts are appropriate or inappropriate, what kind of sex is normal or deviant, what is sick or perverse. So, I mean, sex acts are invested with a great deal of political significance already in our culture. So, finally, anybody who's looking for more reading material on gender politics or queer politics, I have some recommendations. I have Kate Bornstein, Ricky Wilkins, Patrick Califia, Leslie Feinberg are some that I thought of just now. And for any academics out there, Judith Butler and Michelle Foucault and Gail Rubin are good. So, for my final thought, my own personal experience has taught me that identities are unfixed and shifting, and I think we should embrace that. I think that's what identities are for, is for that you can try them on like clothes and see if, what fits and what feels comfortable, and, experiment with the things that are inside you. Yeah, again, I'd like to encourage people to, if you do your own gender Gumby and you want to submit a video, that'd be awesome. You can do a video reply to this video or to any of the other ones for this week. Yeah, we'd love to get your contributions, get some new voices up in here. And yeah, my last thing that I was going to say is just that, gender Gumbies and, this kind of self-reflection about gender and sexuality doesn't have to just be for queer people. I think straight people and gender-normative people also can benefit a lot from these kinds of exercises. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Hope you have a nice weekend and a nice week, and I'll see you soon.